Toyota owners, what I'm about to show you could stop your car from being stolen tonight. Right now, as you watch, there's a very real chance someone has already marked your vehicle and you don't even know it. I've worked on Toyotas for over 15 years, and in that time, I've watched car theft change completely. It's not just smash a window hotwire stuff anymore. Today's thieves are smarter, quieter, and they use tech most drivers don't even know exists. Your Camry, Corolla, RAV4, or Highlander isn't just transportation, it's a target. Worse, the warning signs that someone is planning a theft are often hiding in plain sight. Most owners walk past them every day and never notice. Once you know what to look for though, you'll never miss them again. If you want to protect your Toyota, do me a favor. Hit like and subscribe because what follows could save you thousands of dollars and weeks of headache. Share this with any Toyota owner you know. Post it in local Toyota groups, drop it in forums, and tell me in the comments what year Toyota you drive, the model, and how many miles are on it. I see every comment, and your experience could help another owner stay safe. Modern car thieves aren't the desperate kids you picture. These are organized groups who study habits, track movements, and plan thefts weeks in advance. They've turned stealing into a methodical business, and Toyotas are prime targets because they hold value and have a wide resale market. Here's the ugly truth. Thieves now use everyday objects as tracking devices to monitor your Toyota. The most common trick is a small magnetic device that looks totally innocent. A fake bolt, a little black box, something that could pass as normal hardware. They attach these while you're distracted, in a parking lot, outside your workplace, or even while the car sits in your driveway. The hiding spots are painfully simple and smart. Check behind your rear license plate right now, feel along the edges and the underside for anything that shouldn't be there. Thieves love that spot because it's out of sight but easy to reach. Run your hand under both bumpers and along the chassis. Any unfamiliar lump, small box, or heavy magnet is suspect. Open up each wheel well and have a real look. These devices are often wrapped in black tape so they blend with plastic liners or suspension parts. They'll stick to the inner fender or a metal panel where most owners never glance. Don't just eyeball it, get a flashlight and inspect properly. Check the fuel door area too. Thieves will tuck tiny trackers inside the gas cap cavity where most people never think to look. Make it a habit. Every time you fill up, take a second to peer in and feel around the filler and surrounding panels. If it looks out of place, investigate. What's worse is how small and sophisticated some of these trackers have become. Consumer gadgets, Apple AirTags, Samsung Smart Tags, and other Bluetooth trackers designed to find lost keys or wallets are being weaponized by criminals. They're about the size of a coin and can be hidden almost anywhere on the car. If you find one, it's easy to assume someone dropped it by accident. That assumption can cost you your vehicle. The scam plays out like this. A thief slips a tracker onto your Toyota while you shop, work, or sleep. From that point, they can watch your movements from their phone. They'll monitor your patterns for days or weeks, when you leave for work, where you park, how long you leave the car unattended. They map your routine and wait for the perfect window. This isn't random crime, it's targeted surveillance. They learn that you park in a dark garage for 8 hours or that every Tuesday evening you leave the car unattended in a quiet neighborhood. Armed with that intel, they pick a low-risk moment to strike. No need for smash and grab or noisy break-ins. They time it when they know you won't be back for a long stretch. And because these devices are silent and passive, your Toyota could be broadcasting its location to criminals without any obvious signs. The tracker won't affect the car's operation or light up the dashboard. It just quietly sends coordinates to whoever planted it. You might think your factory alarm or immobilizer will stop this. It won't, because the thefts aren't always about breaking in. Some groups go a step further. They clone key fob signals or perform relay attacks. Using the tracking info, they learn where you keep your keys and when you're likely home. If your key fob sits near a door or window, criminals can capture its signal from outside and use it to unlock and start your Toyota. The car's systems think the legitimate key is present. Relay attacks are even more sophisticated. Two thieves team up with relay devices. One stands near your house where the key fob is, the other near your car. The devices amplify the fob signal, tricking the car into thinking the key is right next to it. With tracking data telling them when you're away, these criminals remove almost all the risk from their operation. This is why I'm serious about getting this out to every Toyota owner I can. The criminals are evolving faster than most drivers realize. Locking doors and setting alarms is still necessary, but it's not enough. You need to be proactive about these tracking and signal-based threats. Worse still, the gear they use keeps getting cheaper. A basic GPS tracker can be bought for under $30, and higher-end relay or cloning equipment costs about what many people spend on one low monthly payment. For thieves, that's a tiny investment with a huge payoff when a car is stolen and sold for parts or shipped overseas. Toyotas are especially vulnerable because of that strong parts market. A stolen Camry or RAV4 can be stripped in hours and sold in pieces. The parts move fast and the cash follows. What seems like an old 10-year-old Corolla to you can be thousands of dollars in profit for a criminal. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most drivers. Next, I'm going to show the exact step-by-step inspection I do on every Toyota I work on, where to check, how to remove a tracking device safely, and simple preventive changes you can make tonight to make your car a much harder target. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe because it helps our videos get in front of more Toyota owners. And leave a comment with how long you've had your Toyota and how many miles you have. Let's see who has the record for most miles that watched. The tracking doesn't stop at location. Some of these devices gather a full behavioral profile of your Toyota. They can record how long you park in certain places, whether your car spends nights in a garage or on the street, and even if the engine is running. That data lets thieves plan a theft with military-like precision. I've seen crimes where a Toyota was watched for more than a month before anyone moved. The criminals knew exactly when the owner left for work, which parking stall they used, and how long lunch breaks lasted. When they finally struck, the whole job took less than 2 minutes because every detail had already been rehearsed. Here's an even scarier detail. Some trackers will tell a thief when your Toyota is running. They report engine on times, trip lengths, and precise stopping points. If you suddenly leave work early one day, they see it and adapt. That real-time feed lets them switch plans on the fly, and it's why a single hidden device can turn into an ongoing hunt. Do this right after the video. Go outside and inspect your Toyota from top to bottom. Don't just walk around. Look, check wheel wells, feel along bumpers, examine the gas cap cavity, and look behind both license plates. Use your phone's flashlight and be thorough. Look for anything new or out of place. Many of these trackers use powerful magnets, so they'll be stuck tight to metal. Don't worry about looking paranoid. Spending 10 minutes inspecting your car beats 10 hours dealing with police reports and insurance claims. If you find something suspicious, don't grab it with bare hands. Photograph it from several angles and keep distance. Call the police and explain you found a possible tracking device. They can collect it properly and check for fingerprints or other evidence. Even if it turns out to be harmless, having the device documented is important. Finding a tracker is only step one. Assume that once someone had a device on your car, they already collected usable intel about your routine. Removing the device doesn't erase the history they recorded. That means you must change your patterns immediately. Park in a different area at work, vary your departure times, and avoid predictable routines for a while. Make their job harder. Upgrade your security layers. Factory alarms and immobilizers are still worth using, but consider an aftermarket alarm with vibration and motion sensing that alerts your phone if someone tampers with the vehicle. Physical deterrents still work. Steering wheel locks and brake pedal locks force a thief to spend time inside your car, which raises their risk and often makes them move on to an easier target. A dash camera that records while parked is another smart investment. Many modern dash cams have parking mode with motion detection. They'll capture anyone who gets close to the car and can provide the exact footage police need to identify who placed a tracker. That video is gold when investigators are trying to trace activity before a theft. This problem isn't just local, it's systemic. Law enforcement is playing catch-up. Departments trained on classic theft methods are seeing organized criminals use smartphones, GPS tech, and relay equipment in ways they haven't fully trained for. That knowledge gap means your best immediate defense is awareness and personal security upgrades. Insurers are struggling too. Many policies predate these tactics and were written assuming visible forced entry. When a car disappears with no broken glass or picked locks, claims get complicated. Photographing suspicious devices and reporting them right away helps create the documentation insurers and police need. These criminal networks often work across state lines. They'll track in one state, steal in another, and push parts to a third. That mobility makes local investigations difficult. It's a reason these rings are so lucrative. Federal agencies are paying attention, but the tech and methods are evolving faster than regulations and training can keep up. New, smaller trackers and more affordable relay equipment hit the market every month. Digital habits make things worse. Your phone and social media can give thieves half the work for them. Many apps broadcast location data in ways people don't expect. If criminals can access that information, or if you post a photo of your car in your driveway, share check-ins, or announce vacation dates, you're handing them a blueprint. I've seen owners unknowingly broadcast their routines, morning coffee check-ins that show where you park, Instagram stories with your house in the background, or public calendars that reveal your travel dates. Those innocent posts are intelligence to someone looking to steal a vehicle. So tighten up your digital footprint. Turn off unnecessary location sharing in apps, avoid posting exact parking locations, and be careful with visible photos that show identifiable landmarks near your home. Small privacy changes make a big difference. If you want, tonight's action step is simple. Do a full lighted inspection and then take a single action to throw off anyone who's been watching. Park in a different spot, move your keys to a locked drawer away from windows, or keep your fob in a Faraday-style pouch when at home. One deliberate change can break the pattern those thieves bank on. Every Toyota has a story. Tell me where yours spends the night: garage, driveway, or curbside. That one small detail helps me tailor the next video around your real-world risks. I see every comment. Dating apps are one of the newest and most unexpected dangers for Toyota owners. Most people don't realize that these apps constantly track your location, not just while you're swiping, but all the time. I've heard from Toyota owners who later discovered that someone used their dating profile location data to learn where they parked, how long they stayed, and exactly when their car would be alone. It's digital stalking turned into real-world theft. Even fitness apps can betray you. That morning jog you track religiously? It shows criminals the moment you leave, how long you'll be gone, and when your driveway sits empty. Every GPS route and timestamp gives them a predictable routine, and once a pattern forms, your Toyota becomes a sitting target. Here's another layer most owners never even think about. Your Toyota itself is collecting data. The infotainment system in modern Toyotas stores your connected phone's contact info, navigation history, and even your home and work addresses. I've seen technicians extract that data during diagnostics, and I've seen thieves do the same thing with a laptop. Once they're in, they can see exactly where you live, where you drive, and when you're not home. Toyota's newer connected features, like Remote Connect or Safety Connect, make life convenient but also widen the digital doorway. Your Toyota might be talking to servers 24 hours a day, sending location, diagnostics, and usage data. Toyota takes security seriously, but no system is invincible. Every new layer of connectivity is also a potential vulnerability. All it takes is one data leak or compromised employee login, and your vehicle's information could end up in the wrong hands. What most owners never hear about is the black market for stolen vehicle data. Login credentials for car apps, including Toyotas, are sold in underground forums for pocket change. For less than $50, someone could gain access to your account, track your car in real time, and even unlock or disable it remotely. That's not hypothetical. It's happening now. Then there's the OBD port, the diagnostic jack hidden beneath your dashboard. Thieves can plug a cloning device into it, reprogram a blank key, and start your car in minutes. No glass, no alarm, no noise. It's the same tool we mechanics use to read codes, but in the wrong hands, it's a master key to nearly every Toyota built in the last 15 years. From a humble Corolla to a loaded Highlander, the process works the same. The situation gets worse with aftermarket accessories. Many owners install remote start systems, custom alarms, or cheap GPS trackers from Amazon thinking they're adding security. But those systems often have weak encryption, the very thing professional thieves look for. They can hijack the signal, spoof commands, or shut off the alarm altogether. A visible aftermarket module can make your car more vulnerable, not less. I've been working on Toyotas for years, and I can tell you firsthand, these criminals aren't going away. They're evolving, studying, and perfecting their techniques. But now, so are you. You know what to check. You understand how they think. And you've learned that protecting your Toyota means thinking beyond locks and alarms. It means protecting your data, your patterns, and your habits. So here's what I want from you before we wrap up. Don't just watch this and move on. Take 5 minutes tonight, inspect your Toyota, check your phone's location settings, and move your key fob away from doors and windows. If you're serious about keeping your car safe, subscribe and stay tuned. I'll keep breaking down the newest threats, the hidden weak spots, and the tricks mechanics like me use to stay one step ahead. And for my loyal Toyota community, drop your best anti-theft move below. Whether it's an old-school steering lock or a digital trick most people don't know about, share it. Let's make this comment section the place where Toyota owners protect each other. I see every comment.